What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to our channel.
welcome.
You're on Let's Talk with
Sheila.
and Jordan J. And let's find the intro. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Kandi and the Gang. This is episode number 2, okay? And we're going to get started reviewing that. Before we do that, please, everyone, if you can, like and subscribe this video already for anyone that's new and has not already subscribed. For all of our old subscribers, thank you very much for your support and loyalty, and welcome back, all right?
Welcome back.
So let's go ahead and get started with this second episode because it was not as spicy as episode 1,
No, it
but it did
wasn't,
still have a little couple bangers.
Yeah,
in that,
it had a little kicker. So, you know what I'm saying? So, hey.
Exactly.
Let's see what Kandi and the Gang's doing now. What's the gang doing?
Let's put us down here.
Oh.
Okay,
Yes.
So yeah, we were introduced to a new cast member who is the nephew
of
Kandi.
Wait. Yeah. No.
Oh, his cousin.
She's a cousin.
But they treat him like a younger.
Her nephew, right.
Yeah,
because she's so much younger. So, yeah. So, like her brother, her baby.
Exactly. So, Patrick. There's another, Patrick
and Melvin.
And Melvin. We didn't put a picture
up,
but Melvin is a big teddy bear. He's a kitchen manager, and Patrick is the parking manager.
Right, and they grew up together, so they're cousins. They grew up together.
Brothers.
Candy's always treated them like they were her babies, but now they're actually rooming together.
Yeah.
So one's a kitchen manager,
Melvin.
And he worked his way up from being washing dishes. So he has a great work ethic.
Yeah, and apparently he can fry some chicken.
Yeah, apparently he can fry some chicken.
And
then we have Patrick, who looks really yummy, looks good. Ladies love Patrick. And he's the parking manager. So he's outside parking your car.
I know, which is crazy because I didn't realize that Atlanta was charging to park now at restaurants. Like I know maybe high-end like lounges and restaurants, but this seemed like a regular fried chicken.
Well, you just pull up and pull into the parking spot. I got a valet park to go get my food to take out. And then take out. So when I do that, do they pull it back up for me?
Or do they give it to you free
inside with my receipt? If anybody's been to OLG, can you all let us know how does it work?
And how much
if you just going to take out, like you going in there, run in there, get your food, come out. I mean, what? I'm curious.
Yeah, I need to know how much y'all pay the park, and
are
they validating it if you have a receipt for $25 maybe. That's what they used to do at the hotels. Anyways, I guess the rental property is really going up down in Georgia.
In Atlanta, they're finding ways to make money off everything.
It sounds like they got New York prices. But anyways,
I don't know about that.
New York parking, paying a park, man.
Well, in the city of New York, in the city, but not on the outskirts.
Yeah, usually you walk from place to place, exactly, in the city.
Right, yeah.
Atlanta, I'm paying for just, that one place.
Right.
I can't go nowhere.
It's like you roll in, you eat, and then you gotta leave. So that's a bit different.
Yeah, exactly.
Because in New York, you can pay in one spot, leave your car, and go all around, all through the city.
Hop on
every restaurant, everywhere, bus, train, what. So it's a big difference. In Atlanta, they making every dime off everything.
Yeah, clearly. Now, I don't know.
I had heard one time though, did you hear Kandi was charging for ice?
Girl.
Like $2 for ice. Now, allegedly. So let me know.
What kind of ice?
Have you heard that OLG at one time was charging for ice cups?
Ice cup.
Yeah,
I'm thinking maybe they filling a bag up for you.
Like an ice cup, girl. I don't know. Like I said, allegedly. So please let us know if that's true. Because I don't know if that's true. But I definitely heard that.
I don't know. But let's go ahead and we move on to the next. And that would be Okay, this is a cute date. Brandon, Dominique. Yes. So we saw in the first episode that they have a lot of chemistry. I said they probably dated before, but maybe they haven't. This episode may have changed my mind a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they definitely got a lot of chemistry. Yeah. Brian and Dominique. Oh my. But it was so cute. You see how nice they were dressed.
Yeah, they look very good
together. My God, they look so awesome. Definitely. You know. And like you said, and they just look like they just look at each other and I want you and you want me and I want you, but no, I want you. Like, I can't wait to see what happens with this couple. You think that's what it is?
A lot of lust. Yes, like maybe
I don't know. We're gonna need to see what's gonna happen. Yeah. I'm here for it.
We know Dominique is not here for it that quick, at least.
Oh God, no.
Brandon went in for the kiss. Girl,
wait, why was he? What they were hugging, right?
Yeah, they were giving a hug, and Brandon thought, oh, this is the perfect time for me to go in for that, that after night kiss. About to leave. And what
did Dominique say? I don't think so.
She mushed him right in the face. Okay,
I don't think so. Boo. Not today.
Not kissing on the first date.
Not today.
Not on the first date, Brandon. I don't care how good you
Brandon, thank you. You could have been looking yummy. Dominique said, not tonight, boo. Not tonight.
Respect, for sure.
And you know what? He probably got a lot of more respect for her because of that. Yeah, she probably like, you got to put up or shut up. But other than that, on the first date.
Right.
No kissing here. I don't blame him at all.
All right, so next up we have
our favorite.
Yes, he is definitely turned into my favorite for sure. He is my favorite. What am I saying? Brian, you are my favorite.
Brian,
okay, for sure.
Yes,
you are just too fun loving, hilarious. Everyone loves you. I mean, do you just practice that charisma in the mirror, or like it just naturally comes?
Probably say, I wake up like this. Ain't that right? Tell it. I wake up like this, boo. I'm sorry if some of y'all don't have it. But what I have, I wake up.
For sure.
Brian, you are the one. I'm definitely loving on old Brian.
I can see why Kandi was begging you to come back.
Yeah, I know.
He was probably ringing
in
the
ready
bell.
too, right? Yeah, he was. Girl, what did Brian tell the people he got ready? Well, let's talk about him and Philip.
Okay, all right, let's go to him and Philip because that interaction might have been
it's a little
tense.
Like, yeah, it was.
Tense.
It was like
on Philip's part.
On Philip's part.
Because I feel like Brian is definitely that type that could break ice with anyone. But Philip, for some reason, just was not.
He's just
feeling his personality. I know,
Phillip
but
who personality is Philip feeling at OLG?
Kandi.
Okay. Is he really feeling her? Because he's gonna go off on her.
Probably not. Probably.
But as far as his employee,
Don Juan, maybe.
Yeah, but Don Juan not his employee. He under Don Juan.
Yeah, that's
so,
none of his employees.
None of his employees. So he just mean face, like he like.
I know, but do you relax a little? Because you got to have a little fun in the workplace.
You say that. You're a millennial. Philip say is no place for fun.
Okay, well.
He says only place for work. And so if you in here trying to have fun, you don't exactly. If you trying to have fun, then you don't need to be there. That's what Philip say. Am I right? Am I paraphrasing it right, Philip? Because Philip was like. So anyway. Him and Brian kind of went back and forth. The area that he gave Brian to work out of is down below. And Brian said it looked like a mortuary up in there. Brian was like, what is the funeral? Why is this? The decoration look like the funeral when you go in. Oh, no. I was like, not the funeral when you go in the sitting stage when you sit. He did say that, did
in the service.
So Philip was like, Philip's like, huh? And Brian was like, Philip said, why you come back? Brian was like, because I heard all the changes, right?
Girl.
That has taken place. He said, what changed? Me?
I know.
Was that a little arrogant?
It definitely was like for you to immediately think that because you're there now.
He wants to come back.
Nobody likes you, right? Like, nobody likes you.
They are accustomed to management changing week after week, after month, after day. So for them, they've seen management come and go. So for you to be thinking, Phyllis, like you hear all in all. I don't know. You may want to step. Be all. You may want to step just one step back.
No,
and observe what is going on because no, they're not impressed with you being a manager. Now, once you start putting up what you're talking about, once you start showing it and walking the walk and showing OLG getting improving, then yeah, they'll probably start to respect you. But right now, Philip, that stone face that you got, whew. But what was interesting, they let us look into a little bit in Philip's life. Did you see that?
Yes, with his relationship with his Brazilian boyfriend. Felipe.
But he was so cute.
He absolutely adorable, wow, which is crazy. Cute. Like you have Philip, and then you got this man who's so definitely the submissive one. Yes, in the relationship,
he is. Like and then also he seems to be the positive one. Yeah, like he's like, okay, calm down, Philip. You know,
yoga.
He's Philip's Carmen. He's his mojo.
Peace. That's his piece.
Philip needs to do more of this.
He definitely does. Felipe, if it's you who's leaving, which is causing Philip to go into these, tight ass conditions,
right? You need to
please stay.
Please stay. Please come back. Please try to see if you can become a citizen or whatever. Whatever you need to do for
Felipe.
Right, because Philip needs you. Okay, Philip needs somebody to just bring him down a little bit at times because he's up here sometimes. Yeah, Philip, come down sometimes. You don't have to start here. You can start here and work your way up here. We know you like to get here, so let's try to start. Young man gonna have a heart attack if he keep going around these OLG with attitudes because they looking at you like, okay,
with the same attitude.
Yeah, like they don't even care. Yeah. And Shadika, any chance she get to like have a side eye, she knowing you, boo. Philip, she definitely, but I know you don't care. So anyway, what's next?
So let's go to the intervention that took place with their cousin, Kandi's cousin, Kim, and between Mama Joyce. Right. So we all know Mama Joyce, how she get down. If you watch or are a fan of Real Housewives, she would tell anybody off. Like a husband, friend,
Mama Joyce don't play.
But it comes to Kandi, like,
I will drag you.
Nothing you can say negative to her. Like
Mama
it's
Joyce
just gonna come off negative. So
only to find out she got two other sisters just as fiery as she is, just as sassy as she is. And not only was she dragged, they dragging too. So you know what? This little terror squad of sisters, y'all better be careful.
Well, now mind you, not Bertha, but this Kim is Bertha's daughter.
Right.
So Bertha was definitely, trying to keep the peace and like like, wait, you're not gonna come for my daughter because hey, the same love you got for Kandi, I got for Kim. Right. So it ain't gonna be none of that. I'm your big sister. So I kind of like felt that a little bit. But so the whole incident, I guess, started out because Kim was upset with how Mama Joyce came into the kitchen hollering at them, maybe throwing a little curse words. I'm sure she did.
Clean up this,
clean
this kitchen. Y'all got this job because of Kandi. If it wasn't for Kandi, y'all wouldn't have this job. And this how y'all thank her by having a nasty kitchen. I want this kitchen clean now. And I mean it now. Don't you feel like that's what Mama Joyce said? I do. I'm leaving out the little curse words. You know what I'm saying? This is PG that I'm giving you all. I bet she was straight rated off.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she in there. If she had got to go in there and tell them clean up the mother freaking kitchen, you only elevate from there. You go into the room starting off like hollering, fussing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She probably came in. They come in like
through the door. Yeah,
exactly. Like this. They come in with that energy. Like we can go at it now. Because if you ain't gonna do what I tell you to do, that's what we finna do. Because I'm finna knock you out, girl.
Yeah, well, Mama
Joyce gonna knock you out.
She denied
Mama gonna knock you out.
She denied a good bit of that stuff. Mama Joyce act like, I didn't say this is my kitchen. I don't even feel like it's my kitchen. How could I possibly have said that?
And I did. Did she say she cursed? She cursed?
She did admit that probably she cursed, but she didn't curse at nobody. She felt she just was cursing.
But then she was cursing when they was talking.
Oh yeah.
She was cursing, and then so when the ladies got together after, they was like, "What did you have to curse like that?" And what was that, Bertha? I don't think that was right of her to just do all that cursing. Why she had to do it? Yeah, Mama Joy. I cursed, but I didn't curse at no one. Like, this OLG gang, I love it.
Yeah.
So, long story short, Mama Joyce, she got to fighting and got escalated towards Kim about what happened. And then the next thing you got the other oldest sister, Bertha.
Nora. This is Nora.
Oh, that was Nora. Okay. So Nora, she's the oldest sister. She decides to take up for Mama Joyce because she said Mama Joyce called her that day at the incident and told her that Kim was trying to take people to leave with her. So she was trying to get some of Kandi's employees to actually quit. So Bertha got all upset and Kim said she didn't, and next thing you know, Bertha up and Bertha finna drag somebody.
Nora about to drag.
And it was
it
was a
got
bit much.
It got a little intense.
It got definitely intense. And Bertha said, "I will drag you. I will
like
throw
I
you
did
down
before
the
and all this." And I was like, "You did this before?"
Exactly.
Like, y'all do
and
this
what was
a
so
lot?
funny though, Nora, who they said is the sassy one who be side-eyeing you, that's her daughter. Bertha.
It's Bertha and Kim. That's the
Bertha didn't have much to say. Nora was trying to jump on her daughter, but Bertha was quiet.
Okay,
so Bertha didn't have a lot to say. So that was just my point.
Yeah, Bertha, she was definitely like, what?
For her to be the sassy one, she was really kind of quiet.
Yeah.
She
probably know whose side to take. Like,
well, not only that, she probably say, what is going on? Y'all gonna just jump my daughter? Like, is that what we doing?
Clearly there's a attention before this whole incident.
Oh my God, yes,
it's some to jump and almost fall. Like, that's your aunt. Like, maybe y'all.
This wasn't unusual. This was usual. Okay, I'm sure they always got something going on, especially them OLG gang, because they're gonna tell you exactly what they feel. And if they going down to that restaurant telling them employees probably got something else they say it back to.
Well, we definitely know how they.
So it's probably Kandi probably definitely got her hand full.
Yeah.
One thing I will say though, Kandi is working very hard to employ her family. Mm-hmm. Now, whether that's a good idea or a bad idea, from my understanding, most of the time when you have a celebrity who has money, they always are getting, somebody's always asking, somebody's begging, can you do this? Can you do this? So with Kandi giving them a place to work at and earn money, I mean, I kind of think that's a smart idea too. Now, I'm not sure what she's going on, what's going on in the background with that, but it can't hurt to employ your family so that they don't beg, but at the same time, they steal your family, causing family issues at your business. So I don't know if it's if this is a win-win situation or not.
Well, it could be a win-win-lose because if your employee, your family start acting up or they don't do their job like they're supposed to do, and then it comes time, well, now either I got to reprimand you or I'm going to have to fire you. Are you going to be okay with that as family members? Or are you going to take it personal?
Well, one thing she got Philip now, so Philip don't mind firing.
I definitely.
And Todd definitely don't mind firing because Todd don't hire him back.
Todd is definitely. Well, it's Kandi's family, so he probably like, what are you doing? Can we please stop fishing these people?
So Todd we will get rid of him, and Philip we will get rid of him. Yeah, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen with this. That's for sure.
We're gonna see. All right, okay. So let's go to the group date or employee dinner that they had. I think Chandrika put it together where she wanted all of the employees to just get together and I guess see what the heck they've been up to. I don't know what they've been up to. Has the restaurant been
just
closed?
Camaraderie, just get together and just kind of hang out. You got the new cast, you got the old gang, and then you got some people who left who has come back. Okay. So they I guess they just want to get together. One thing about it, Philip he wouldn't want no parts of it. Philip's like, no, I will not be attending. No. Point blank. No. He was
not a team player.
He was like, no, I will not be breaking bread with anybody who works under me.
Yikes. All right.
But anyway, so the date looked like it went well. Only thing we had a little bit Shardika kind of complaining about how much
wait a minute, she wasn't the only one complaining. I'm not gonna let her put all that on you, Shardika, because a good amount of people was complaining. You were just complaining the loudest
about
and
the money
most. And
Right.
long-winded. So yes, you had a few things to complain about versus everyone else was just kind of talking trash about the place. Like the food
they always talking
and everybody.
Yeah, they all had something to say, but Shadika was the main one talking about her money.
Oh yeah, she was talking about the money. Like I said, yeah, she was definitely the one. Right. She was not happy with the pay that she was getting, which it seemed to me is below minimum freaking wage. $12, I think that's what she stated.
Yeah, $12. Didn't she say? I think what she say, Dollar General, they make it $16.50, something like that. I'm like that sounds a little suspect.
Well, if you have a high turnover rate,
Dollar General paying,
Dollar General
not just the cashier. I can see they manager, supervisor, but you think the cashier? No.
If she said the minimum wage is $15.50, a lot of people gonna pay just a little bit over that, just is that the minimum get people wage? In. Yeah, 15. That's what she said. I have to look it up and verify. Georgia,
yeah, we have to verify that because I'm not sure. But anyway, it was a cute, them. It
was okay. Patrick, he had a lot of issues though with the conversation that was taking place because that's his family, and as parking manager, he felt like they shouldn't be talking as much trash about the place that they work at.
Be happy they have a job. That's what Patrick said. Y'all need to be happy y'all got a job. I'm just saying he didn't really say that, but that's exactly how he felt. Yes. He was like, y'all need to be happy. Who would be hiring y'all if it wasn't for my cousin Kandi paying y'all? Mm-hmm. Dysfunctional group. Ooh, it looked like that's what he wanted to say. Did Patrick? I'm gonna need you to break it down, son. That's like you definitely had a little attitude. Yeah, he did feel like he was way above. And if you're gonna go back and repeat the whole conversation, then please repeat it like exactly like it happened, because you can't be paraphrasing telling too. Can't tell and paraphrase.
Well,
but anyway,
that's what he did. So he went right on back to Kandi.
Right back to Kandi.
Like the mole he was pretending to be. And told her basically every negative thing that anyone ever said. Right,
you said everything. Ooh, Patrick, you went like a recorder. And I'm like, oh darn.
Don't even need to rewatch this because you
hurt us, Patrick, the way you went in there telling. You went straight in there telling. Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And of course, Kandi, not happy that
Kandi went at
some people. Look at her face. Look at her face, Lord.
I know, look at her face.
I know.
Sometimes they don't even come to work and I still pay them. I don't even fire them. Kandi was like dumb. Kandi was like, they talking shit on me.
If there's one thing black people gonna do, they gonna tell you they agree.
Yeah, they gonna talk shit on you. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing we do.
Yeah, on you.
It don't matter. Mm-hmm. We can like you, but if we work for you, please, we gonna talk. We gonna drag you every time something happens. We gonna drag you. It's just a part of the business. Yeah. So I know you understand because you've been a boss lady for a long time, but. Please don't have them kind of faces because you already know they're going to drag you.
And then drag you. Like, come on. You know how they said some stuff about that place. They probably done tweeted about it. Like,
what? Them, like, her cast. No one, her cast.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So we'll see if she's going to address them.
We're going to see. Yeah, we're going to see what happens next week. So what else happened?
Okay.
What was the last? Anything else happened?
Yes, the last little scene we had was between Torrin, who's actually coming up as another one of my favorites. We got Brian, and Torrin's probably close the second in place. So Torrin is back after an abrupt departure. He quit, didn't say words, just kind of never showed up again.
COVID related.
Then he popped up on Instagram and was healthy.
Well, let's go back to in 2020 COVID, and you remember? Mm-hmm. Okay. People was quitting their jobs left and right because they's been unemployment like crazy. Y'all remember they was giving like $600 on top of the unemployment? Yeah. So I'm not trying to say allegedly, but maybe Torrin came up during that 2020 collecting unemployment weekly.
But I think that's when he started his business, right? So he probably got the PPP loan. It did got the COVID,
So we kind of understand Torrin what happened. Even though it's not being said, and we do understand, but wow, Torrin, they got you all on Instagram.
Yeah, all in 4K.
Yeah, all everywhere. So anyway, so Torn doesn't feel like he needs to interview, and so
well,
I'm just saying.
Given what Don Juan has said, he did say go check out, the scene, because they've done some renovations. So go in there and see what's going on with your event space, and that's what he did. Right. So when he went in there, he was shocked to see that Philip was in there working, and
right.
I guess Philip, I don't know, they must have never met at all. Like even that first day at the mixer, I guess they didn't they
didn't get a chance to talk. Right, they didn't.
So, but he's heard of him. Like Philip had heard of Torn, and that he may possibly be coming back. But as sticking them Philip is, he felt maybe there should have been a little bit more respect on Torn's end.
Because he told me you need to come in, and Torn came in straight in, measuring and looking at the room, seeing how it was, and he was like, hello, do you want to have a conversation? He's like, yeah, we can talk, man, while Torn work. He's like, I know. When I talk to people, I sit across from them. I look at them in their face. We talk. Torn was like, oh, okay. I was like, I heard that, Philip. Let him know. So Philip Torn went ahead and sat down right across from him. Mm-hmm. All right, you want this file? Philip, what you want to know? So he wanted to know about Philip. So Philip kind of gave his background and, told who he was and how he was affiliated with OLG from the beginning. And pretty much that was it. Then Torn turned around, and what did Torn do? He asked Philip, so can you tell me about who you are?
Yeah, basically. Now your turn.
And Philip was like, excuse me? I'm not doing an interview, so I don't have to tell you anything about my background. I was like, ouch. Yikes. Yeah, so that interaction.
Oh, it didn't go down.
Didn't go well.
Well at all. And I think they were both at fault a little bit. But obviously, they both had strong, clearly.
Clearly, they both.
Very, very alpha, strong. I guess, in
both
this
alpha.
situation. So I don't know how it's going to play out later on down the line. Because Torn basically told her, I already have the job, so this is not even formality for me. It's like you're there. Like I'll acknowledge you, but we ain't really gotta be in each other's face and interact too much on the daily basis. Because I'm over here doing the events, and you can go and manage the other people. Basically, kind of how it seemed. Like
if you want to know what level I'm on, you can go talk to. You want to know what level? You can go talk to Kandi.
Yeah, because I'm under her.
So you do what you do. So. That was ill. Touchy. Like, let's see how it was kind of cringeful. But it looked like it was a conversation that needed to be had. So Torn needed to, set his territory, and Philip needed to set his territory. So I'm interested in seeing whose territory.
I know who's gonna be where.
Yeah, who's gonna pee on the other person's territory? Is it gonna be Philip first or Torn? So I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen with this game.
Yeah, next week should be. I think it'll be a little bit more explosive, like we had in the beginning.
I hope so. Sure. I hope so, because if not, I don't know if this show is gonna make it. But anyway, we want to let you know, if you don't mind hitting the subscribe button, and if you're on here, please hit the like. We really need the likes. So if you can hit the like, it's free. It don't cost you anything, and also hit the subscribe button. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. And we are so happy to be here with you today.
Yes, we are. You guys have been great.
Thank you. Thank you. So we'll see you. So we will see you next week with Kandi and the Gang.